In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your exterior door handle on your Toyota Camry. It's located on the front door. We're going to take our door panel off. We're going to start here. Use a trim tool and pick up this piece. You're going to use a Phillips screwdriver or a drill with a Phillips head and unscrew your screw. Remove that, set it aside. And now we're going to pick up this switch using a plastic trim tool. I'm going to pull it back and out. We're going to unplug our connectors. You may need to wiggle it and then pull it out. Now we're going to disconnect this one as well. Push in on this tab and remove it. Next, we're going to pop off this little plastic panel. To do that, I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to pull my handle out and take this off. Behind there is a Phillips head screw. You're going to use a screwdriver to take that out. Set that aside. Now we're going to remove this. You're going to slide your trim tool underneath and just give it a twist. And then remove that and set it aside. You may have to pull up on it to get it out. There's a little felt that gets stuck. There's two screws underneath that you need a Phillips head for. I'm going to use my drill for that. Set those aside. Next, we're going to remove this cover. There's a screw underneath. Use a plastic trim tool to get underneath it and pull it off. Remove the screw using a Phillips screwdriver or drill bit. Using a Phillips head, we're going to take out this remaining screw. And I'm going to set that aside. Now that we have all that taken apart, we're going to use a trim tool like this and slide it under and just pull to undo the push pins underneath. So you're just going to go around the outside and pull as you go. Now we're going to pull up, so push up on it and pull it out a little bit. And we're going to unhook our door handle over here. Now we're going to remove these cables. The green one goes on the bottom. The white one's on the top. Just make a mental note of that. So to remove the ball part, they should come out naturally, but there's a little hole on the top that you put it in. And when you install it, you're just going to slide it through that slot. And to deinstall, you're going to pull it towards the the inside of the car and then pull up for both. Now we're just going to set the door panel aside. Now that we have the door panel off and everything's disconnected, I'm going to pull down this weather stripping just so you can access the door handle through here. Remove this rubber boot. Behind there is going to be a bolt or a screw. Use the same size, T25, to take out this bolt. I'm on the inside now of the door panel. There's a couple of tabs for both bolts so the bolts don't fall out. Now we're going to remove our door handle. Before removing the door handle, we're going to detach our rod. So you're going to go in, you're going to find that gray lock right there, and you're going to flip it up. You can use a flathead screwdriver to do that if you can't get your hand in there. All right, so unlock that, spin it out of the way, and then you're going to pull your rod out. Just rest it there. And now we're going to remove our door handle. So now we're going to use a trim tool and we're going to pop out our lock cylinder cover here. And take that out. And now we're going to move this side out. Push it forward. And remove it. I'm going to pry off this plastic piece using a little flathead screwdriver. Be gentle. Just a couple of little tabs there. You're just going to pull it off and remove it. To install, you're going to snap it into place. And we're going to install it into the car. Put this part of the door handle in first. You're going to push it in all the way, slightly ahead. There's a little space here, and then you're going to push it back and lock it in. Then you're going to take your other side. Make sure it's shaped right. You have it facing the right way. And just push that in. And now we're going to put the bolts in. I'm going to tighten up our bolts. Make sure you have a pressure on the other side. And tighten this one up. I'm going to get it started by hand since this one doesn't seem lined up right. You don't want to over tighten, just make it snug. And now we're going to attach our rod. You're going to slide it in. Push it in all the way, and then you're going to, so that's pushed in all the way. And then you're going to lock it with that gray thing that you had to move to unlock it. Should snap into place. Make sure you put your rubber grommet back. Now that your handle's installed, we're going to put our plastic back. line it up where it was and press it in. Make sure it's sealed. Let's put our door panel back. I'm going to pick it up. And make sure the wiring harness is through. And now we're going to hook up our two cables. Now we're going to put our cables on our interior door handle. The green one goes on the bottom. You're going to put the ball in first, and then you're going to slide it over and lock it in. Make sure it snaps in. The white one goes on top. Put the ball in first, and then slide it over. And lock it in once again. Now we're going to hook our door panel up. Make sure your harnesses are still through where the switch goes. So you're going to put this part in, slide it down. Make sure your holes are lining up here and here, and also here. Now you can push the door panel in and connect your plastic grommets. Just go around the perimeter and give it a little whack. Now we're going to put our screw in here. It's tight. So this screw, it has an interesting head on it, and goes right here, and it allows that this disc to attach to it. So make sure you have the right screw. Go ahead and put your plastic piece on it. While we're over here, we're going to put our corner piece on. I'm going to push it in bottom first and snap it into place. So it snaps into here. Now we're going to work our way down, putting this screw in. That one looks, you have two of these, it looks like this. That'll secure that. Let's put our cover on that. Goes like that. Should snap into place. It's probably a good time to check your lock. It still works. Now we're going to plug in our switch. Remember, this thing has a lock on it, so you're going to pull it back, line it up, and then push the white part in to lock it in place. Plug in the other end over here. That's for the mirrors. Spin it around, and you're going to put the front in first. Push it forward, and then snap it in. Now we're going to use our other gold screw and attach it down here. Make sure it's snug, and put your little cover on. Push it into place. There's no snap. And now we're going to do the last two screws, which are on the bottom of the door panel. You can tell which ones they are since they see the elements. One goes here. And one goes here. Now just test it, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.